6 months. That is all it takes to completely change your life. 6 months of focused effort and consistent action. But the problem is, most people say they want change while continuing to live the same days that created their current life. They want a different body, but keep repeating the same routine. They want more money, but keep wasting the same hours. And then they wonder why nothing changes. But your life does not change because the calendar changes. Your life changes when your choices change. When you stop treating your goals like wishes and start treating them like responsibilities. Because 6 months will pass either way. The days will move. The weeks will disappear. The year will end. And when it does, you will meet the result of what you kept choosing. You will either be proud that you finally gave everything, or angry that you wasted another season living beneath your potential. That is the truth. Your current life is not random. It is the reflection of repeated choices. What you did 6 months ago helped build where you are standing now. The habits you repeated, the distractions you allowed, the work you did or did not do, the excuses you accepted. They all counted. And the next 6 months will work the same way. Your future reality will be influenced by what you repeatedly choose now. So the question is not whether 6 months is enough time. The question is whether you are willing to become the kind of person who uses those 6 months properly. Because 6 months is long enough to change everything in your life, if you let it. Long enough to become unrecognizable if you actually commit. But not if you keep living casually. Not if you keep giving average effort. For the next 6 months, you have to make a decision. Either you keep drifting, or you lock in. Either you let the year end with the same story, or you make this the season where everything starts to change. But change does not begin with a dramatic speech. It begins with the day in front of you. What will you do differently? Will you train, work, learn? Whatever your goal, you must cut the distractions. Say no to the weakness that keeps stealing your time, and attack the day like it actually matters. Because it does. Everything counts. That is what most people forget. Nothing is neutral. The early morning counts. The focused hour counts. The decision to sleep instead of wasting another night counts. But the scrolling, the wasted evening, these count too. Everything is either moving you toward the life you say you want, or pulling you back into the life you say you are tired of. There is no empty day. Your life reflects your priorities. And if you want a different reflection 6 months from now, you have to earn it through different daily choices. Not once, repeatedly. Because winning has a price, and that price must be paid every day. Some days the price is focus. Some days it is patience. Some it is sacrifice. The price changes daily, but the requirement stays the same. Pay it. Because nobody else can want your success more than you do. Nobody else can wake up in your body and fight your weakness for you. Nobody else can remove your distractions for you. You have to make the choice for yourself. And once you make that choice, you have to protect it. That is why you need a routine. Not a crazy routine you can only follow for 1 week before collapsing. A routine you can execute every day. A routine that removes negotiation. Because if every day is a debate, eventually comfort will win. If every morning you have to decide whether you feel like working, it won't stick. So decide before the weakness arrives. Decide what time you wake up. Decide what work gets done. Decide what habits are non-negotiable. Then live in a way that proves it. This is how self-belief is trained. It grows when you keep your word. It grows when you do the hard thing. You are not locked into being average just because you used to think like an average person. Self-belief can be learned. It can be trained. But you have to give your mind proof. You have to feed it the right material. You have to stop filling it with envy, comparison, jealousy, and other people's lives. Stop being so focused on someone else's success that you forget your own opportunity. Their win does not take yours away. Their progress does not excuse your inaction. Envy does nothing for your life, but effort does. You already have opportunity in your hands, but you have to be awake enough to see it. You are alive. You have time. You have a mind that can still be trained. You have choices that can still be changed. You have 6 months that can still become something. That is not small. That is power. But only if you use it. And using it means burning every backup plan, not talking about commitment while quietly keeping an exit open. Not pretending you are all in while giving yourself permission to retreat the moment it gets hard. Burn every backup plan. Burn the easy exit. Because if you leave yourself an easy exit, you will probably use it. Plan B can weaken Plan A when it becomes the place you run to every time discipline gets difficult. And if you compete against someone who is fully committed while you are half in, you will lose. Not because they are more talented, because they removed the option to retreat. They made winning the only direction. They decided that if it gets hard, they will adjust. If they fall, they will get up. If they fail, they will learn. But they will not go back to being the same. That is the mindset you need for the next 6 months. Because the worst case outcome may not be as terrifying as fear keeps telling you. If you truly give everything for 6 months and fail, what happens? Maybe you return to the life you already have, but you return with more discipline, more knowledge. That is not the same person. That is not failure the way fear describes it. The greater risk may be staying exactly where you are. The greater risk may be arriving at the end of the year unchanged. So take more risk with your effort. Risk looking obsessed. Risk being misunderstood. You are not here to please everyone. When people stop understanding your obsession, that can be a sign that you are locked into a higher standard. Not everyone will understand what you are building. They may not understand why you are saying no, why you are waking up earlier, why you are choosing the mission over the mood. But let them misunderstand. You are not building your life for their validation. You are building it because you are tired of looking at your potential and doing nothing with it. And the next 6 months need to become a line in the sand, a season of non-negotiables. Remove what weakens you. Cut what distracts you. Protect your focus. Take the risk. Repeat the routine. Stay consistent. Become better today than you were yesterday. Because that daily question matters. Am I better today than I was yesterday? Am I more focused, more disciplined? This mindset is how change becomes real. Small improvements repeated until the old version of you loses control. There will be days where you do not feel like it. Nobody feels good every day. But discipline is doing what must be done when you do not feel like doing it. Mental strength is built in those hard moments where you know what you should do and choose to do it anyway, despite any reason otherwise. Those are the moments that matter, because once you refuse to stop, nothing can stop you. Persistence becomes part of your character through repeated practice. You are not born unstoppable. You become that way. By returning, by refusing to disappear. So start now and show up every day, because the next 6 months are not just about changing your life. They are about becoming ready for the opportunities that the old version of you would waste. And that is where most people lose. They want the door, but they do not want the preparation. They want the result, but not the months of private discipline that make the result possible. Do not be that man. Do not say you tried your best if deep down you know you did not give everything. Excuses become harder to tolerate once you understand how much effort success actually requires. Because the missing piece for most people is not talent. It is effort. Real, focused, consistent effort. The world rewards people who genuinely try, because most people do not. Most people only touch the work, talk about the work. But very few attack it daily with the kind of focus that forces change. So for the next 6 months, be one of the few. Stop doom scrolling. Stop wasting nights. Stop falling into habits that weaken your focus. Get serious about your life. Because your actions now can change more than just your life. They can change the future of your family. They can change what becomes possible for the people who come after you. They can change the story you hand to the next generation. That is why this matters. This is bigger than motivation. This is about responsibility. It is about becoming the kind of person who no longer needs life to force him into action. You must decide that the next 6 months will not be another wasted season. And when the year ends, you will know. You will know whether you gave everything. You will know whether you locked in. The end of the year will not ask what you intended to do. It will show what you repeatedly chose. So choose now. Choose the routine. Choose the discipline. Choose the focus. Because 6 months from now, you are going to meet yourself. And that man will either thank you or resent you. He will either look back with pride because you finally gave everything, or he will feel the weight of another season wasted. Do not let him resent you. Do not let him inherit the same excuses. Do not let him stand at the end of the year wondering what could have happened if you had actually locked in. Give him proof. Give him discipline. Give him evidence that this was the season you stopped playing with your own potential. 6 months will pass either way, so make them count. Let these next 6 months become the season where you stopped being average with your effort. The season where you stopped leaving the door open to retreat. Because your future life depends on what you do today. And if you attack the next 6 months with focus, discipline, and consistent action, you will reach the end of the year as a different man. and your life will have changed completely.